everyone, my name is Soju, and today I'll be showing you how to make this cute little cat cafe. I love the giant cat that I placed on the roof. Over here I placed a picnic table with some pastries, and once we get inside we obviously have the cafe part. This is where all the cats are, and I placed some tables and then a cat tree over here. And then upstairs we have the kitchen area. So sink, fridge, oven, and this is my favorite part. The sink has a hot and cold tap. I love these. But yeah, let's go on to the tutorial. Okay, and for the block palette, we're gonna be using a lot of cherry wood. For the main part of the building, we're gonna be using sandstone. I like using smooth sandstone. For the roof, I'll be using quartz. I like using smooth quartz for this. And then I'll be using a little bit of birch just to make the seating for the cafe. For the windows, I use white glass panes. And for the cat, I decided to use concrete. I'll be using pink, yellow, light blue, black, white, orange, and brown. You can literally make this whichever cat you like. I just like the calicos. And of course, if these are too expensive, you can always use wool. And this is the layout for the build. I'll let you pause here if you'd like. So I'm gonna start off by building this section of the house. So only using the sandstone, I'm gonna mark all the way across here until I reach the other end, and then I'll do this part a little later. But we're gonna bring these walls by 10. So this will be 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And then I'm gonna do that with all the rest of them. So I'll be back when that's done. Okay, so this is done. We have this box with a hole in the side. And now for this part, I'm gonna lay out 4 blocks over here, 3 right here, and then another 4 over here. I'm gonna leave out the corners. We're gonna decorate those later. But now we're gonna bring these up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna do that with all of these. And for these parts, I'm gonna leave a 2x2 window. This one, I'll leave a 2x1 window. And then for this one, same as the front, I'm gonna do a 2x2 window right here. And now we can fill the rest of this up. So right here above the cherry log, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in and bring those up all the way until we match the other part of the wall, like this. I'm gonna use a sandstone wall and place it right here in the corners where we didn't build the wall. And do that same thing for the other one like this. And then right beside this cherry log right here, I'm gonna go ahead and place my quartz slabs all the way along until I reach the other end like this. So right now we have this going on, and I'm gonna go ahead and place some slabs on top of this right here, and then cover this up all the way across like this. This is how it should look. For the other part of the roof, I'm gonna be using the quartz stairs. I'm gonna be placing these along the final layer of the sandstone, and they're gonna be upside down like this. I'm gonna go ahead and bring those all the way along, and in the corner I'm gonna place 1 slab, and then do that again with the stairs like this, and place another slab. And I'm gonna do that all the way around. And you should have something that looks like this. On top of this sandstone right here, I'm gonna place another layer of slabs going around, just like this, 2 slabs like this. And then to fill the rest of it up, I'm gonna use my smooth quartz block and just go ahead and fill it all in. And there we go. Now I'm gonna do a little detail here on the side of the wall. I'm gonna leave a 2 block space from the stairs that we placed. So 1, 2, and then right here, a top slab right against the sandstone. And I'm gonna bring that all the way across like this. Then in the corner, I'm gonna place a bottom slab like this, and then on the side go up again like we did right here. Bring that all across like this, and do that same thing with the corner. So corner right there, and then bring that up all the way, and I'm gonna do that with every single one of these. There we go. And now we're gonna do that all over again. So 1 layer right here at the bottom, leaving a half a block space right here, and then again do that same thing, bring it down and up again, and I'm gonna do that all the way around the house. Okay, so this is what it should look like. It's just the same pattern carried all the way around the house like this. Right where we place the slab right here, I'm gonna place walls going all the way down until we reach the floor like this, and I'm gonna do that with all of these corners. There we go. That's all done in all the same sides. Now to make the entrance, I'm gonna leave a 1 block space from this wall right here, place 2 blocks like this, and make a C shape like this. I'm gonna leave the 4 block middle right here and place sandstone stairs right in the middle. Now for the doors, we have a 2 block center, so I'm gonna get rid of these 4, and then the next 2 up from there. In the top blocks, I'm gonna place an upside down stair on either side like this, and then place 2 sandstone walls right beside the door. Now for the windows, I'm gonna place right here in the middle a 2x1 window right here, and then fill that up. Another window right beside it just to make it symmetrical. Now over on this side of the house, I'm gonna leave a 2 block space from the floor, and then break these 6 blocks right here, and then fill that in using my glass panes. It's just a 2 block gap on each side like this. On the back, I'm also gonna leave a 2 block space from the floor, and then I'm gonna get rid of 4 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just a 2 block gap from the side of the house. Then break these 4 like this, and then fill all the way up with the glass panes, if I can. There you go. And then we already made the windows for this one, and I'm just gonna fill these up with the glass panes. And there we go. And now for my favorite part, which is the cat, I'm gonna go right here on top of this roof and get rid of these 2 blocks right here so we can have the little paws right there. Now I'm gonna place another block on top of these, and then a smooth quartz stair right on top. For the body, I'm gonna get rid of these 3 right here, and then another 3. From the top, it looks like this. And I'm gonna fill that up with the concrete like this. And now we're gonna bring these up by 4. So the one we just placed is 1, then 2, 3, 4. And then do that with all of these. If you don't wanna fill it up, just place a torch because something can spawn in there. But there we go. That's the body all complete. For the little back paws, right on the edge of the body, I'm gonna place 3 blocks like this, and then 2 on top, and that makes the little feet. And then do that same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna get rid of these 2. These 3, and then place those, and then 2 on the top. And then for the tail, I just placed 2 blocks like this right in the middle, and then 1 in the corner, so 1 above, and then get rid of that one like this. And then under that, a upside down stair like this. Now for the head, which is huge by the way, I'm gonna go right above the body over here, make a ring out of concrete all the way along like this. It should be a 5x5 square. And now I'm gonna bring these up by 5, so that will be 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna do that with all of the rest. And once this is done, I'll place a torch just in case and cover that up all the way. And there we go, we have the head. For the ears, I'm gonna place 3 blocks right on the edge of the head on either side like this. For the little snout, I'm gonna place 3 blocks right here, then 2 white blocks right here on the side, and then in the middle, a pink one for the nose. Now I'm gonna get rid of these 4 blocks right here, and then place in black concrete right here in the middle, and then make one eye yellow and the other one blue like this. And then you can leave it here if you want a old white cat, but I am making a calico. So I'm gonna grab the orange and replace some patches like this. Maybe the ear, and then some like this, just so it looks like it has a patch right here. Then with the brown, I'm gonna do the same thing. So a brown patch right here on the face. That looks cute. Okay. And here at the back, I'm also gonna place some orange right here. And then if I could get on this side, I'm gonna place a little brown patch right here. There we go. Okay, and now we have the completed cat. Now for the banners that I had at the front, I'm gonna show you how I made them with the loom. So we have the loom right here. I'm starting off with a white banner, and I'm gonna be using the pink dye. So I'm gonna place that right there. For the first letter, we have a C. So I'm gonna choose this one. It's just the block right here. Grab that and put it back. Now I'm gonna choose the one right beside it to make the long part of the C. And then finally, I'm gonna look for this one. There we go. And there we go, we almost done. And then I like to go in with the white and make a border along the edges like this. Now for the A, I'm also going to be starting with a white banner. I'm going to do the sides first. So I'm going to choose this one right here, then put that back. And then on the other side like this, then put that back. Then I'm going to choose this one that has the line across. And then finally this one, which is a line here at the top. And then again, I'm gonna go ahead and choose the white border. For the T, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna choose this line that goes right through the middle, and then this top block right here to make the T, and then do the same thing with the white border right here. So we got cat all done, and we only have 2 more letters to go. So white base, I'm gonna be making the F. So a top block like this, then the side block over here, then the middle one over here, and now the white border at the end. And with the E, it's gonna be the same thing, just with an extra line. So the top one over here, the left block right here, the middle one over here, and then the final bottom line. And then finally do the white border. And there we go. Now we have all the banners that we're gonna need. Now I'm just gonna place them. So cat, and then cafe. There we go. Okay, and now back to the boat. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in really quick using the cherry planks, just so we can place the entryway. There we go, I just placed these down for now. Now in this block right here, I'm gonna look like over this corner, so right here, and then do that same thing on the opposite side. There we go, and that should open up. Okay, I was struggling with that. And then on top of these, I'm just gonna place trapdoors like this, not that one, There you go. And then from the outside, it should cover them up like this. Now finally, to finish off the outside, I'm gonna place 2 lanterns, and that's everything done. All that's left is decoration and the inside. Now for decoration, I'm gonna place a picnic table that I had over here. This can be wherever you like, but I'm just gonna place a fence right here in the middle, and then leave a 1 block space, and then place my birch stairs like this just to make some seats. And now with some cherry trapdoors, I'm gonna place these beside the fence right here. Make sure that these are not like top trapdoors like this, otherwise you won't be able to place anything on top. And I'm gonna do that all the way around. Now I'm gonna bring that up by 3, so 1, 2, 3. Then place a cherry slab right on top. And now to make the umbrella part, I'm gonna be using string, and this is really hard to see, but I'm gonna place it right beside the fence right here. You can see the hitbox right there, but I'm gonna place these all the way around to match the trapdoors. So I know you can barely see it, but I swear they're there. And then you can kind of see the line right there, but they're all the way around. And then on top of these, I'm just gonna place my carpet. So I'm gonna be using pink and white carpet, and I'm gonna alternate these in a checkered pattern. And there we go. Now for the seats, I'm gonna be placing some signs just to make the armrest. I'm gonna do that with all of these, and then cover them up with honeycomb just so I can't edit them later. And now you shouldn't be able to click them anymore. And then for decoration, just place a couple cookies right here. I'm gonna place a cake right here, and then I place a pot as a cup, but this one's gonna be an actual flower pot. I'm gonna place a cherry tree right there. And there we go, that's a picnic table all done. Now for the path, I just used regular path blocks right here, and then connected that to the edge of the picnic table over here. I'm literally just doing this randomly, I'm not really thinking about it. And then I'm gonna cover these up as well with some coarse dirt. And then finally, on the very edges, I'm gonna use some moss. And then I also like to place some bushes. I like to place the azalea leaves right here, and maybe I'll place some over here. I forgot to place the planters on, so I'm gonna go right here. Excuse me. I'm gonna go right here at the side of the house, and I'm gonna place a planter right here, and then I'm gonna cover these up with some trapdoors. You can use dirt, but I like using moss. And then make sure to place the trapdoors underneath as well. Then I'm gonna place 2 fences right here, a trapdoor on top, and then a slab right in the middle. And then I like to place lilacs just to match the entire aesthetic of the build, but you can use whatever flavor you like. For this back one, it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna place 2 moss blocks right here, then a upside down stair on either side, and then cover these up with trapdoors, and then the bottom ones as well. And now we're gonna do the same thing. So 2 fences right here on the edges, a trapdoor on top, and then a slab or 2 slabs right in the middle. And then I'm gonna be using some alliums and some, I don't know how to pronounce that, but this flower. Over here is gonna be a really simple planter. So 2 moss blocks, and then surround that with my trapdoors, and then this one as well. And then place my flowers. On this side is going to be the same thing, so surround that like this, and I like to place the double top one right there. And then finally in the front, a planter right here, and then my flowers. And there we go. This time the outside should be actually done. And then if you're picky like me and you have path blocks right here, I'm gonna get rid of these blocks right here, and then replace them with the sandstone, just so it doesn't look weird. There we go. That was gonna bother me if I didn't change that. But now I'm gonna go around the house and place some moss all the way around, just randomly like this. Then I'm gonna go over top with some random carpets like this. Just so I like to place hidden lighting underneath these. I'm gonna be using the frog lights, but you can use whichever light block you have. Torches work the same way. So I'm gonna place some over here and cover them up. And then that gives us more light without having to use lanterns or torches. And I'm gonna go around and do that same thing with all of these. You won't be able to place moss underneath these because the trapdoor is gonna be bothering us. So I'm gonna place some over here and one over here. And I'm gonna replace this one with a frog light, and maybe this one too. Then do that same thing around here. I'm gonna make this one into a frog light, and then finally here at the front do that same thing. And then I'm gonna make this one right beside the wall a frog light. Excuse me. And that should be the outside all done. Now I'm gonna move into doing the inside. So I already filled this part in, but over here I'm gonna place 3 stairs right beside the sandstone right here, and then I'm gonna replace this part of the floor with the cherry planks. Now to quickly separate the top and bottom floor, right above this trapdoor right here, I'm gonna place full blocks right here, and then cover the ceiling up. Then using some sandstone walls, I'm gonna go ahead and place these right here, like this. And then to quickly light this place up, I'm gonna leave one block from the edge of the house. In the middle, I'm gonna place one lantern right here, and then do that same thing on the other side, like this. For this archway, I'm gonna place 2 upside down stairs on either corner, like this. And then over here, I'm gonna place a lantern right there on top. Now to make the staircase for the second floor, I'm gonna start right here in the middle of the window. I'm gonna place a sideways stair like this, then an upside down stair right behind that, then my stair over here, and then this one can be a little bit tricky, but there we go. Then go out again, and then go up like this, another upside down stair, and then finally my final stair, and I'm gonna get rid of these 2 like this. Oh, I'm missing a stair, so another upside down stair, and then a final one like this. Now here I'm gonna place an upside down stair like this, just so we don't hit our head while going down. And then on the edges of these stairs right here, I'm gonna place trapdoors going all the way up. Oops, like this. And now to place in the tables, I'm gonna use the birch stairs like this, just to make the chairs, a cherry fence, and then a pink carpet right on top of that, and then 2 signs on either side, and then cover that up with some honeycomb like this. And now I'm gonna also do 1 chair over here, so 1 here in the corner, and then 1 like this, a fence, and a piece of carpet, the signs, and honeycomb like this. And now I'm gonna do the cat tree that I had over here. I'm gonna place a fence right here with a bamboo pressure plate on top. Then using some scaffolding, I'm gonna place one right here. And with my rail, I'm gonna make a way up, but you have to place one here on top just so it connects. And then get rid of that one and place back another scaffolding like this and a piece of carpet on top. Over here, I had some cat shelves, so I'm gonna place one right here and then one up against the window right here. I'm also gonna do one of those shelves over on this side, and then in this little corner I'm gonna place 2 bamboo fences and a pressure plate on top. Now right here I'm gonna place some carpet. I'm gonna do this in a checker pattern like this, and then my pink carpet right here, and I'm gonna get rid of these 2, and then I'm gonna place frog lights, but you can use torches. And there we go. Oops, there we go. Now I'm gonna decorate the walls a little bit. I'm gonna place 3 fish right here using some item frames. So the raw cod, salmon, and the tropical fish. And then over here I'm gonna place some paintings. I want a 1x1 painting right here, and then I want another one over here. There we go. Maybe I can place one right here, but I want another 1x1. Yeah, that's good. Then finally in this corner, I'm gonna place a flower pot. Do we have 2? There's 2. Sorry for the wandering trader sounds. But anyways, I'm gonna place one of the big flower pots right here in the corner. One right against the wall right here, because if you click it, it'll go into the flower pot. Then an azalea tree and an azalea leaf right on top. And okay, that should be all done for the first floor. Now for the second floor. I'm gonna light this place up. So right as we did underneath, I'm gonna place right here in the middle, leaving a 1 block space from the wall, a lantern right here, and then another one right here. Now using some barrels, I'm gonna place 3 right here in the corner, and then bring that across all the way, and I'm gonna leave 1 black gap right here. And now to make the countertop, I'm gonna place an upside down stair right here, and then a fence to support that barrel right there, and then bring that across with some slabs, and do that same thing over here. So 2 slabs, and then a final upside down stair like this. And there we go. And this is all optional, by the way. I'm just showing you how I decorated it. So right here, I'm gonna get rid of these 2 slabs right here, and then place 2 cauldrons and fill that up with water. Over here on this side, I'm gonna place a fridge. So I'm gonna be using blocks of iron, place 2 like this, and then a smooth quartz slab on top, and then place 2 iron doors. I placed that wrong. Over here like this, I think. There we go. Now over here, I'm gonna place a rail for the stairs, just using some trapdoors and then flipping those up like this. Then right here, I'm gonna get rid of this slab and place a smoker on this block. So I'm gonna make a vent, and I'm gonna do that using a iron trapdoor right on this block, a hopper on top like this, and then a stone brick wall to connect to the roof like this. Okay, and now for some random decoration, I'm gonna place some carpet right here on the floor. I'll place a cake right here in the corner, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place some random flower pots above here like this. Then I'll place an oak pressure plate right here just because it looks like a cutting board. Then over on this side, I'm gonna place a shelf. I'm gonna leave a 1 block gap and then place 2 trapdoors like this, and I'll place an amethyst cluster right there, and then a couple candles and light those up. Now right here in the corner, I'm gonna place a campfire and then turn that off, and then fill these flower pots with whichever flowers you like this. And then for the taps, I used an item frame and then placed a piece of blue wool and then a red wool. And then on the block itself, I placed a lever, and that kind of covers it and makes it look like we have a hot and cold tap. And then I also had a banner here as a hand towel, so I'm gonna show you how I did that real quick. It's really simple. So I used a white banner and then just some white dye, and then used this stripe pattern right here, and then placed it right against the cauldron, and then it goes into the floor, but you can't see it from underneath. So yeah, it's completely concealed. Then on this corner, I'm gonna place another flower pot like we did over here. So big flower pot, then small flower pot, and azalea tree, and then an azalea leaf right on top. And then finally I placed a couple paintings around. There we go. Then I'm gonna place one over here. I want a 1 by 1. So right here, and then another one right here, and then I'm gonna place one over here on top. There we go. And there we go. That should be the kitchen all decorated. And then as a final step, all that's left is to bring in your cats. So I'm just gonna place some of these randomly. Oh, that was the first time. Okay. If you're struggling to get cats like to sit on that trapdoor, what I would do is just place stairs like this and then push them all the way up while they're sitting down, and then leave them there so they don't move. I'm gonna place a couple more cats. Maybe one here on top. Oh no. Okay, we have the 2 there. And maybe one here at the front. Can I get them to... Oh, it kind of works somehow, but okay. But there we go, we have a finished cat cafe. And I think it looks so cute. Honestly, I think my favorite part is the kitchen. I love the fridge. But anyways, so the inside is all finished up, and this is the outside. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And as always, I'm going to be leaving the download for this world down in the description. It's called the Super Flat World Download. And of course, you're going to get this build, but you're going to get all the other builds here in the Super Flat World. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video.